Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. I took the bull by the horns this morning and did something that if I'd thought about it, I probably wouldn't have done. But I went over to the Amish feed store in the next district over, about a 18-mile run each way, and I talked to Roy over there, my friend and customer. Told him I wanted pollinators. I told him I wanted to spend $20. And he said, well, buckwheat. And then we walked out and he came back in and he says, also white clover would be good. And that's the way our conversation went. He'd be going about his business there at the grain store. He sells quite a bit of grain and quite a bit of seed. And every time he came through, he had something to say. And he says, yeah, if you get white clover and the buckwheat, you could mix them, and the buckwheat will come up once and produce a good pollinator, good thing to get the pollinators attracted, and the white blossoms, they all come to it, and the clover would be there for years to come. And I'd upped my ante a little bit, and I said, doubled it. I said, I'll take 20 of each. And so I took 20 pounds of clover and 20 pounds of buckwheat. And then next time he comes through, he said, you know, you should mix these two. Just combine them, and that's probably the best way to do this. And so the boy there, his grandson, he mixed them for me, and I got them in a bag here. Last time I spoke to Roy, he said, I asked him, I said, we got all this tillage behind us. I don't know if you can see it here in the image, but you can see it between the Quonset hut and the shed there. That's all tillage. And that's all subject to Roundup. And I asked him, I said, what effect will Roundup have on these two seeds? He says it'll annihilate both of them. It'll kill them. That's what Roundup's all about. Most of the stuff he sells over there is all organic. And he's kind of anti-Roundup, as you should be. And most of the Amish are anti-Roundup. No-till is a communist plot trying to kill us all. But, yeah, so, alright, I left the seed store there, came back over home, and I talked to my friend where I get a lot of my wood, and some of my wood at the pallet shop. And I said, I got all this, I got enough for 2 acres of wheat and buckwheat and clover. Are you interested in any? Because see, the Amish fields, they don't have this problem with the Englishers spreading Roundup everywhere, and he has quite a bit of ground over there that he's got tilled up. He's going to be seeding it on Saturday. So I'm going to give him about 2/3 of the seed I got in exchange for wood, because I think any place I put it on this property, it's going to be subject to Roundup. If I go over here, you can see the place that I wanted to plant. Just let me get around here so you can see it. You see that over my shoulder there? That's the garlic plot, and behind that is the space that I tilled up last week. And that's where I was going to put the buckwheat. But you see the tillage right behind it. That's all going to be Roundup. That's going to be Roundup, Roundup, Roundup. And my idea just ain't going to work, not with Roundup. And so let me give 2/3 of the seed to my Amish friend at the pallet shop. And he can plant it over there, and I'll get to see the buckwheat come up and the white clover, and probably be very successful over there. But as we're doing it here, I don't think it's a go. I'll put it in. I'm going to, what I'm going to do with the seed I got is I'm going to put it, I got this all planted already to cover crop radish and other things. But I'm going to make a strip along the front of the garden, the front being the side towards us. And that's furthest I can from the, but all that tillage out there, you see, that's all going to be Roundup. But I'm going to put the strip on this side and maybe along behind that burn barrel, if I can get rid of that burn barrel. Got to get some more plowing done. But yeah, I'm going to make a strip there and put the buckwheat and clover in. And that'll be pollinator attractor, and it'll be good for pasture if and when I get sheep for this guy. He needs sheep in the worst way. He should be powing around with a couple of sheep right now, but without anybody else here but me, when I'm gone and the place is empty, nobody's here to watch over things, I can't really have sheep. Need somebody here. This afternoon at noon, I guess call it afternoon, right at noon, I have a Zoom meeting, my second in my lifetime. This is practice for that, actually. This video, when I started out with my face in it, I'm got a Zoom meeting with WWOOF, the volunteers for organic gardening and organic farming. And I don't have high hopes for them, actually, because they're kind of short timers. People come and they go. I'm looking for somebody that'll come and be here through the season, maybe even through the year. I don't know. I would like you to stay indefinitely. Farming isn't a in and out sort of thing. You can't join it and leave it. It's dedication and making it work. You got to stay with it. I carried over my first of my notched cribbing to put the, that's what I'm going to do as soon as I hang up with you. I'm going to bring over the rest of the cribbing, stack it up, try and level it, and then it's just a matter of getting that tote up onto it and getting the downspout into it. A lot to be done. But yeah, that's what I did this morning. I went over to the seed store and got buckwheat and clover mix. And at noon I got my Zoom meeting with Woof to see if I can bring some woofers in. But I don't think woofers are really what I'm looking for. I think I'm looking for somebody who wants to really honestly homestead, somebody that wants to grow their own food. And growing their own food means being here in February and ordering seeds for next year and taking care of pigs through the winter, all that kind of thing. I mean, you can't just be here for the planting and leave it and assume it'll grow and get weeded and get watered and whatnot. I do have a water spigot along this side of the house. I got a water spigot right there. And Roger left me with some hose. I might need more, but I see that the garden is going to need watering. We had a little rain this morning, but not enough. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get a bagging lawnmower and start mowing this before it turns to hay. The lawnmower that comes with the place needs more work than the price of a bagging lawnmower. I can get a bagging lawnmower, I hope, for about $270, and I can get the ride-on mower that doesn't bag fixed for probably $500. So I think I'm going to go with the bagger. I really like a bagger mower so that I can use the bagged up grass as compost. Grass really does compost really quickly. I don't know why Bear took my basket and put it right out in the middle of the lawn. Bear, there's an example of a mouse hole. Two. Bear. Yeah, okay. Well, I gotta get ready for my Zoom meeting. Hope I look presentable. Bear, quit it. No. No. You be a good dog. Alright, I'm going to do some more tilling today, I hope. I want to get this picked up, and I want to get that torn down. Send another message to the lady that's going to pick up this wood. She still hasn't picked it up. Yeah. Lot to do. Got to get those cribbing out there. Alright, if you'd like to join me here, the way to contact me is through my email address, jbthemilker@gmail.com, or just comment on whatever social media you're seeing it on. These two are just enamored with each other. The dog needs some water. I'm gonna have to go get him some water. Looks like he's thirsty. Yeah. Alright. Carry the rest of that cribbing out there. Meanwhile, you guys can be emailing me, jbthemilker@gmail.com. Alright. God bless. We'll sign off with a picture of Bear terrorizing my basket again. Bear, God bless.